If I wanted you to have the best GLP-1 experience, this is what I would tell you about choosing an injection site so that you can maximize your results. As someone who has lost 150 pounds on a GLP-1. So let's get into it. There are basically 3 places that you can inject: your thigh, your stomach, and your upper arm. And in addition, you really do need to be rotating your injection site. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to switch between like the thigh and the arm and the stomach. It just means that you don't want to be injecting in the same spot every time because it can lead to bruising, can lead to malabsorption, and also, I don't know the exact term for them, but they're like fatty lumps that make it to where the medication just doesn't work nearly as effectively. But another reason that you really want to be rotating that injection site is so you can see which injection site is going to work the best for you. So there have been some studies out there that show that the stomach actually has higher appetite suppression, but more side effects. And that the thigh has lower side effects, but also lower appetite suppression. So it's a give and a take. All sites showed good bioavailability of the medication, meaning that it absorbed the medication well. Everybody is different. So just because these studies showed that for the people that they used, that was the outcome, I personally feel like I get more appetite suppression and the medication is more effective when I use my thigh. Something else with it is that the stomach has a lot of subcutaneous fat, which means that when you inject into your stomach, you will barely feel it. The first time I ever had the injection, I was like, did it happen? In my thigh, I have sometimes had pain, especially as I've been losing the weight and I've been building more muscle in there. It's the only site where I ever felt like that was painful. That's why it's really important to just switch it up to see what's going to work best for you. Please feel free to like, share, and follow. I'm sharing GLP-1 tips almost every day, things that I wish I had known whenever I first began my journey. And ask any of your questions in the comments because I often forget what I really worried about back in the beginning.